Yes, yesterday we had learnt about kinds of sentences. Now we are going to report each kind of sentence. The first one is assertive sentence. How do you report an assertive sentence? First you have to identify the assertive sentence. For an easy tip, it looks like some answer or a statement which begins with I, you, he, she, it, they, or simply any noun. It will be more like the answering sentence, answer sentence, or any statement. After identifying this as an assertive sentence, you have to do the reporting part. In order to make this direct speech into indirect speech, you have to change it into respective past tense. Reported speech means doing it in past tense, except in imperative and exclamatory sentences. All other sentences will be changed to past tense. So, there should be change in pronouns, there should be change in verbs. Now we shall see with the example. Petra says, Petra is speaking, I see him. Him is his beloved or lover. She sees him over there waiting for her. So it is her actual words. Petra's actual words, which is said to be in direct speech. When you make it to a reported speech, it changes like this. Petra said that. Why said that? Because it is an assertive sentence. Petra said that. When we change her words to reported speech, I becomes she because the speaker is female. She is in present tense, it changes to past tense, it must be changed to past tense. So, she becomes saw. Him, since it's object, it won't change, it will be retained same. Over there. See, if it is there, if it is here, it changes to there. But if it is there, it will be retained like that only. It should be same. Waiting for me changes to her. So overall, Petra, I see him over there waiting for me changes to Petra said that she saw him over there waiting for her. Done? Next, we are going to report WH question. You all know what is WH question, which starts with WH. That is what, why, who, whom, whose. Okay? Was it more? Is this a WH question? No, just because it starts from W, it is not WH question. It is what, why, who, whose are the WH question. So identifying WH question is easy for you. Once you identify the WH question, you should see that after the reporting verb, you should not use that. The common mistake you make here is, in spite of knowing it is WH question, you will put asked that, which is wrong. Okay? Now let's see with the example. Petra, it's her actual words. What does the Senora wish? Usually in WH question, the word order will be like this. First there will be WH word, then it is helping verb, then it is subject. While changing to reported speech, you have to change it as first WH word, then first the subject, then the verb. Okay? Now, according to this changed word order, let us see how does it change. Now, Petra asked is the reporting verb because it is a question. Petra asked Laura. After that, you have to directly write what. Don't write that here because it's a WH question. What? The Senora is a subject. So according to the rule, after what there should be a subject. So I have written the subject, and after subject there should be a changed verb because reported speech means all the present tense words should be changed to past tense. So where is this does? We have to drop this does because question should not be reported as a question. Okay, it has to look like answer except retaining this word, keeping this word constant. So when we change according to that, the answer is Petra asked Laura what the Senora wished for. We have removed the quotation mark and colon. We should not keep all this punctuation when you are reporting the speech or when you are changing into indirect speech. I have seen many students, they will report but they will retain this quotation marks, question mark, everything. Everything must be removed except the full stop. Got it? Next we shall understand yes or no question. First you have to identify yes or no question. Yes or no question always begins with helping verb. So which are the helping verbs? Is, am, are. These are used in present tense. Was, were, had, has, have, and in the future tense, will, shall, and some models, can, may, etc. The questions which begin with the helping verbs. How to report yes or no questions? Yes or no questions begin with the helping verbs is, am, are, has, have, was, were, had, will, shall, can and may. And the answers for these questions would be either yes or no. Hence it is called yes or no questions. After identifying the yes or no questions, you have to report like this. Again, in any question, the word order would be helping verb, HV means helping verb plus subject plus verb plus subject. When you change it to the reporting verb, it should be first if plus subject, then lastly verb. Yes, now we shall see. Laura asked, do you sneeze? Laura is asking Gonzalo that, do you sneeze? How to report this? Laura asked Gonzalo. Asked reporting verb you have to write because it's a yes or no question. Laura asked Gonzalo if, for yes or no question, if is the conjunction. or connection that you have to give in order to combine these two sentences and make reported speech. So Laura asked Gonzalo if he sneezed. Why if? Because if is the connection or conjunction that you are going to use it for the yes or no question, and according to the word order, first you have to write the subject, then the past tense of the verb. I told you reported speech means everything must be changed to past tense except imperative sentence and exclamatory sentences. So you have to remove or drop do, because question should not be reported as the question itself. So drop this do. First you have to write the connection if, then the changed subject or pronoun he, because you refers to Gonzalo here. So he sneezes in present tense should be changed to respective past tense. When keeping all these rules and changed, the answer goes like this. Laura asked Gonzalo if he sneezed. Start. How to report imperative sentence? First you have to understand and recognize the imperative sentences begin with verb. Unlike the other sentences with pronoun and some noun, these imperative sentences begin with verb. For example, come here, do the work. Can you just see? All the sentences have begin with the verb. After identifying the imperative sentence, what are the rules? Till now I said reported speech means it must be changed to past tense. But where we are not changing the sentence into past tense in reported speech is in imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. So this is imperative sentence. No need of changing the tense of the verb to past tense. It must be retained or kept it like that only. Laura says, Petra, give me breadcrumbs. This is an imperative sentence. So how you have to report? Laura asked Petra. You might ask, ma'am, it is not a question, but still you are just using the reporting verb as asked because she is asking. Or you can also write as requested, okay, or commanded sometimes. It all depends on the tone. So here I take the simple one as she is asking. So I have taken the reporting verb as asked. Laura asked Petra. For the V1 form of the verb, you have to simply add to. It is called infinitive. And after infinitive, there should be V1 form of the verb. You should not change it to past tense. So to give her breadcrumbs. So when you report it, Laura asked Petra to give her breadcrumbs. Me becomes her. Okay, and it suggests to Laura herself. When it changes to past tense, me becomes her. How to report negative imperative? Identify the negative imperative sentence. It always begins with don't. Don't smoke, don't drink and drive. Okay, so here in this sentence, Laura says, don't remain more than 10 minutes. Petra is desperate to meet her beloved, but Laura says she should not be late. She has to come back within 10 minutes. So she says, Laura, don't remain more than 10 minutes with your guard. So you can use various reporting verbs like this. You can say Laura commanded or Laura ordered Laura requested, or Laura said that, or Laura told Petra. So after told, there should be some noun or pronoun. If you don't write this, marks will be cut. So how to report this imperative? Laura commanded not to remain more than 10 minutes. Again, if you see here, they have not changed the verb to past tense, and for the word don't, which shows the negative imperative or negative sentence, should be changed to not to. The phrase don't should be changed to not to. And the verb is not changed to the past tense here. Did you understand? So, the rules you need to keep in the mind that in imperative and negative imperative, you should not change it into past tense. You have to just rephrase. You have to replace the words don't with that of not to. Hope you go. How to report exclamatory sentence? As soon as you see the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence, you will come to know that it's an exclamatory sentence. Now Laura, after seeing the fragrance of and the beauty of the violets, she exclaims. She feels very happy, so she says, how very nice these violets are. They are really fragrant. So these are the actual words of Laura. And this exclamation center or exclamatory sentence should be changed to assertive sentence. Assertive means it should look like a statement, okay, or more like that of a sentence, simple sentence. So Laura exclaimed with joy, because as soon as she saw that violet flower, she was very happy with that of beauty and fragrance. So she exclaimed, suddenly outburst, saying that, oh, they are really nice. So she exclaimed with joy that. Why you have to write that here? When you are changing exclamatory sentence into a reported speech, you have to change it to a assertive sentence, so that it was very nice. So how very nice should be simply changed to assertive sentence. When it is changed to assertive sentence, how very nice will become it was very nice. It means they are very nice, or it is very nice. When it is understood in present tense, and if it is in present tense, you have to change it to past tense as well as change it to assertive sentence. So this means it is very nice. That we have to change it to it was very nice. And this is yet another sentence. When you are reporting another sentence, you have to give the connection and, which is compulsory. If you don't do it, again you are going to lose marks. And this is an assertive sentence. So again you have to report with the rules said that. Okay, don't forget this. And said that they are fragrant. Are is in present tense, change it to past. They were fragrant. Yes. Reported speech means you have to change the sentences into past tense. But where? Which sentences must be changed to past tense and which sentences should not be changed to past tense? Where to change is, we have to change the tense in assertive sentence, in WH questions, in yes or no questions. We have to change the sentences into respective past tenses. If it is a simple present, it should be simple past. If it is present continuous, it should be past continuous. If it is present perfect, it should be past perfect. What if it is past tense? If past tense, it should be changed to past perfect tense. Then where you should not change the sentences into past tense is when the sentence is universal truth or it is of habitual action, or when it is an imperative sentence or when it is a negative imperative sentence, you should not change the sentences into past tense. How to report the universal truths and habitual action or the historical truth sentences. Keats said, truth is beauty. See the reporting verb. Here it is past tense. This is present tense. Okay? In such a case, you have to change this sentence. Keats said, truth is beauty. You have to report it as Keats said that. You have to report it as a assertive sentence. So, said that truth is beauty. It's a philosophical thought and hence it should be in the same tense. You should not change the tense. Next one. Sagar said the earth revolves round the sun. It is in present tense because it is a universal truth. And the reporting verb also is in past tense and hence you have to change it as a assertive sentence. You have to report it as a assertive sentence. When you report it as an assertive sentence, you have to add said that. So, Sagar said that the earth revolves. There is no change of verb because it's a universal truth. The earth revolves round the sun. Pause.